Do an 80 and a 60 F a ticket. Greetings, Pisces, all placements. I'm on the way. Okay, so it's a hip hop song. I'm on the way. So Pisces, it seems like someone is on the way. Be careful. Please don't get a ticket. Seems like someone doesn't really care about getting a ticket. I'm not gonna lie. There's Highway to Hell was coming through. There's definitely energy of someone on the rush. Someone. Also be careful in rush hour. Be careful traveling long distances. I know sometimes when people go across the country, they're like, oh, I'll just, do 90 in this stretch. Be cautious with that, Pisces. But seriously, someone is on the way. Now, in that song, he's like, because I ain't had that kitty in a minute. Ooh, girl, I'm on the way. She told me that she cooking. I love it when she cooks steak and the taters on the side. That grown woman-ish. So someone here is ready to stop being a player, and they are, shooting their shot. They're on the way. Someone is going to be traveling to someone. This someone is more than a woman. That's Aaliyah, more than a woman. She's a portal. I kept channeling all of this kind of like galactic type energy, Pisces. So someone here is definitely, they're sick of the superficial connections. They feel like, these other girls just don't get it, just don't have it, just like shut it down. Drake in the Dream. I was also channeling, he says, these girls ain't got nothing on you. So someone here, has had experience dating and they're just not impressed. Shania Twain, that don't impress me much. Someone here is just not impressed with the breeding stock that's around them. They're just not. It's just not it. Other girls, they get attention, but they're all in need of something you've got. That's literally what he says in the song. These other girls, they may get more attention than you, but they all need what you've got. I'm trying to take you out, girl. You'd be the baddest girl around, and they all notice. Trust me, they all notice. You would shut it down, down, down. We would shut it down. Every time you come around, you shut it down. Hey, ladies, step into my heart. Them other homies, they want to hit it, but if they had it, they wouldn't know what to do with it. So someone here is very confident in their ability to please. I was also hearing the song Let Me Out by Gorillaz. Change is coming. They tried my patience. Someone is gone who's going to save us. We mourning. I'm now praying for my neighbors. So my condolences if someone lost someone, because there is definitely a loss here. This can also just be, if someone was affected by all of the natural disasters that have been happening lately. This can be giving someone kind of like an existential crisis, an existential moment of like, life is not slowing down. I'm not getting any younger. I'm not getting any younger. I've had my eye on this person for a while. I need to just shoot my shot. In that song, Let Me Out, Gorillaz, he says, you say I'm dangerous, but I speak for the nameless. I'm flying with the vultures. You gotta die a little to live a little. Change comes, and best be ready for it. Something I've begun to fear is about to change its form. So someone here can be going towards something that they said they would never go towards. But at the same time, it is only because they're finally really transforming their shadow side. So this is kind of one of those things where, someone can see someone as like a bad person or as a this kind of person just because of their perception at the time. They never really got to know that person. They never really dove into that. It's kind of like, I was raised very conservative, and whenever I saw people like messing with cards and stuff, I was like, oh gosh, no, that's not for me. I don't do any of that. And I had multiple people give me decks and be like, you're a seer, you have clairaudience, you have clairsentience, you should have cards, you should, do all these things. And I was like, no, that's the devil's work, that's the devil's work. And then I got really scholarly about it. Bill Donahue, there's a lot of scholars. And I was like, wow, the zodiac is actually extremely biblical. And once I really dove into that, I really educated myself, and then I was okay with it. And now I have compassion when people come at me and think I'm some devil woman because of that. When I'm like, oh, you're just uneducated and stupid, and I have compassion for your stupidity. I was once stupid about that too, but the good thing is you can educate yourself. So someone here is now educating themselves on a person or a situation, and they now want to take action towards that thing, but they fear it. This can be someone who maybe was a part of like talking slander about someone, or they used to like make fun of someone, and it's like, yet now they're seeing that person is I'm hearing the John Mulaney, that's my wife from his Chicago stand-up, or take it the other side, that's my husband. Someone here could have been like, oh, I'd never be with so-and-so, I'd never be with so-and-so, but they really now want to be with so-and-so, and they're fearing the change is coming. It's funny because it's like they're trying to break out of a situation, and the one thing that they were trying to repel is actually their freedom out of the situation. So perception really does change a lot. And it's funny, Pisces, because the Hanged Man in the tarot is Pisces card, and he's literally upside down, getting an entirely different perspective of the world. You know, Odin hung himself upside down from the tree of Yggdrasil to understand Vili-Ve and Odin, the underworld, the middle world, the upper world. After he mastered the different realms, you know, he made the rest of the runes. So someone here is learning and kind of putting together the pieces, and they're now seeing, you know, things are falling to pieces that they want to go towards this person. I was also channeling the movie Let Me In, which is this movie where there's this like vampire girl who moves in next door to this little boy, and he gets bullied constantly. It's actually a really sad, really emotional movie. But, you know, it's like she has to fight the urge to like eat him, but she cares about him, and she ends up saving his life. Also something about the number 711, 777, 111, ones and sevens. Ones are all about pioneer, the individual. Sevens are all about the spiritual. Now, I was also channeling Emily King, her song Distance. She says, love is always better when we are apart, and when we take our time to get back to who we are. Distance always makes the heart grow fonder. So this can also be a situation where, you know, as we grow up, sometimes we really separate from our heart's truest calling, our inner child, our most innate natural selves. And this is an energy where, you know, the person that we're meant to be with, their inner child matches with ours. But if we are no longer in alignment with our inner child and we're not operating in that inner child nature, then obviously we're going to think that someone is not our match because we are not in our authenticity. So it's kind of this thing where these two people had to separate, really get to know themselves. They could have met previously, but now they're like, whoa, now that I'm back to myself, I'm realizing that like the inner child in me sees the inner child in you. So for a lot of my Pisces, there are relationships. If you're in a relationship, a lot of these relationships are breaking up so that something else can fall together. Because I was also hearing the song Falling by Seer. He says, oh, what a mess I've made. I swear it wasn't my fault. She changed the rules. We were supposed to just stay in the clouds. He says, like, I wasn't playing fair. Like, basically he says, like, my heart wasn't even available to begin with. So someone here can be a heartbreaker. They can make girls or guys kind of fall in love with them, and they were just kind of wanting company. So someone here needs to break up with someone because they're realizing that. I was also hearing the song Breathe by Telepop Music. I brought you something close to me. You haunt my dreams. There's nothing to do but breathe. Just believe. I'm used to it by now. Another day. Staring at the ceiling. Another day. So someone here, yeah, I mean, they're stagnant in a situation. I was also hearing Feed by Big Sean. I woke up with too much on my chest. I didn't know I gave my everything till I realized I had nothing left. Issues bleeding out from my past life. Time is moving fast forward, but I'm in slow motion. I'm losing loved ones with no one to really cope with. It's cool. Now my third and my fourth eye are open. Thank you, God. Demons wear masks as my friends in disguise. I'm gonna let my whole soul glow, so I can't kick it with you no more, can't miss no more goals. So someone also could have not gone towards someone because a whole group didn't want this person to go towards them. So they could have heard a lot of gossip and slander about a person that's not even true just because their friends didn't want someone to pursue or go towards someone. And that is like a huge situation here for someone. Oh, what a mess I've made. So someone here is coming to their senses. They're also really realizing that their friends are snakes. And yeah, someone here, especially after they've gone through some big losses, they're realizing that the people around them really are not there for them. So that's why they're like, let me out, let me out. And lastly, I was hearing the F you, goodbye, you hurt me for the last time, it's time for me to move on, so F you and goodbye by Kid Latori. I gave you love and I hate it, all that time that I wasted. You hurt me for the last time, wait, that was a lie. I can't erase you like eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. So something about that movie can also be prominent. So Let Me In movie and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, those movies are really important here. Change is coming though, Pisces. And yeah, he says, lately I've been on a Coca-Cola diet, so someone can be getting with the snow. I've been feeding my high on the highway to hell, hanging out of the roof yelling. So again, please be careful in vehicles, Pisces, but someone is definitely going through a portal here. Bless you.